To attract attention, whether she was dressed up or dressed down. She couldn't walk into a store or a restaurant or a club without heads turning. That's the way we met.
Actually, I could never get a normal job. I could never keep the job at the supermarket or the job at the drugstore or being a waitress or working at the Posh Bagel. I always got fired because or either the owner or the managers would be trying to attack me in the back room, which I'm really a sexist type person and stand up for the feminist of the world, that I hoped someday to be able to see a female president. And I'm still working towards that. So at the same time, when I would be rejecting this kind of attitude, I couldn't hold the job, and I would always call my mother and say, "What's the matter with me? Why can't I be a secretary? Why can't I just work normally?" And she just would just say, "Well, maybe you should go back to the Playboy Club."
All of Missing Persons fans are sure glad you didn't, but some tend to get a little over-enthusiastic.
I'd see these kids rushing the stage, and I think, oh my God, Dale will get tackled or something. But most of the time, they just want to come up and frug madly for a few seconds and then dive back into the crowd, which is really stupid, but that's what they do here in Los Angeles. And I guess it's the air.
To protect herself from frantic fans, Dale creates her own wardrobe out of various kinds of plastic.
These tops are made out of plexiglass, which are normally to grow moss, as some people have called fish bowls. And I'm very handy with the drill and tubing. I just decided to utilize what I could put my hands on. This is made out of packing plastic. It's actually my tuxedo. It takes 10 minutes to make with sheer Scotch tape. It's actually the easiest possible entity I have in my suitcase. When these things pop, I just put on new ones, tails and all.
Dale carefully chooses her attire and makeup to create a look that some men find irresistible, including husband Terry, who hasn't been the same since Dale showed up at a Zappa rehearsal.
She walked in the room. Here's this beautiful woman that says hello to Frank, and the whole band and crew, their mouths fell to the floor in awe. And she picked me as her date for the evening. Right. So, yeah, I felt quite ecstatic.
And the rest, as they say, is history. To a band as mobile, innovative, and attractive as Missing Persons, continued success is certainly on the horizon. But like all rock groups, the final destination remains unknown.